What do you get when you cross a comedian with an opera singer? There's a riddle for you this Monday morning. Good friends Colin Lane and David Hobson decided to find out, and the result is a new series of shows called In Tales.
I mean, do you know anything about opera at all?
Well, I know I don't want to be a castrato.
You know Placido?
Yes, well, I've taken a couple in my time. They did absolutely nothing. That was a pretend laugh.
I was just emulating what I heard on the
You were
screen.
channeling Colin's laugh.
Like Tony Abbott's laugh.
Did you hear us, folks? Because Colin Lane and David Hobson are on the couch. It is pretty funny, though. I mean, that wasn't a fake laugh. It was a real laugh.
Thank you very much. It's great to be on stage with Dave, and it's great to be here this morning with you two.
So what's the genesis of this? Now, you're old mates, right? You're going way back, Dave.
Going way back. Well, actually, the first time we met was at the ABC, doing a show in the 90s. Early 90s, I think it was. Colin, was it?
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Well, there was a show that the ABC made around then. It was called Class Acts, and it was about up and coming performers, singers, dancers, comedians, that kind of stuff. And I think we met David around that time.
Oh, right.
And so then, you were the aspiring opera singer back then.
Yes, right, and he was an aspiring comedian, and then we met each other and realised that wasn't going to go anywhere. But and then we've been in this little footy group for the last 25 years, and we've been exercising together and seeing each other out, you know, in the world, and we get on really well, and thought we should do a show together.
And so, how much of each other's job do you do in the show?
Well,
can you sing opera is my question.
To tell you the truth, Lisa, seriously, Colin has a fantastic instrument. And had he wanted to be a singer, I mean, he does sing as well, but he really could have been a singer.
Nice sort of baritone.
There you go. Oh, look at that.
There you go.
And that's in the morning.
David, pop him, go.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't do it in the morning because he's an actual singer.
I know, he's a real singer.
I can't even tell jokes in the morning.
But that's the big difference, is that I look at David's voice and talent, and because he's an opera singer, he has to be 100% when he goes out on stage. Absolutely. If you're a comedian, you still have to do a good job, but a lot of the time comedians come off a show and go, it was pretty good. Yeah. You know, it was like 7 or 8, and we kind of get away with it. But if you are an opera singer with that skill, it's either 100% or nothing. So that's something that I really respect.
Mind you, we very rarely get to 100% either.
Oh, but Hobson, you got to 100% each and every occasion.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. But it is true. I mean, we have to look after our voices and your bodies, and comedians literally just get to abuse their body and other people.
Absolute lifestyle. So there'll be a bit of singing, a bit of jokes, and lots of banter, I guess.
Lots of banter. Look, no, the great thing about it is Colin loves music and I love comedy. So I'm ostensibly, obviously not a comedian, but the great thing is that I can be the straight man to Colin. And in many respects, Colin, being a great comedian, can do the straight man and the wacky comedian as well. So he has that skill set.
So it's a dream come true, because normally I'm the straight man with Frank and Leno and Woodley. Yeah. And now I can be the wacky smart ass with with David when I'm not working with Frank. So it works out beautifully.
So essentially two mates having a ball on stage.
Pretty much. I mean, and look, we get to do great music. So we do a lot of all the great hits from opera, musical theatre, a bit of pop. And so it's probably 50-60% music and about 40%...
It's 50% music, 50% comedy, 20% dance, 15% painting, 4% needlecraft.
Architecture.
I've never said needlecraft on television before.
Right.
5% nuclear medicine. I mean,
5% science. It's entertaining and educational.
So people could go to numerous
on
shows.
Stage. Everything happens. In fact, we can vaccinate the audience. I mean, my demographic...
Somebody needs to.
It's something for everyone in the show.
Didn't you know the government are going to make an announcement today? Hobbo and Leno are going to be vaccinating people. We're involved in the rollout.
It's actually a vaccination hub.
Yes.
Roll up for the rollout.
Roll up for the rollout.
Well, I've been making the point what Australia has lacked. You know, the US had Dolly Parton, the UK had Elton, and two celebrities.
not?
there to instill public confidence in vaccination, and then we've got two.
Well, I think the over
What a great
50s
idea.
now, we're up for it, aren't we?
Yeah, but which one's Dolly Parton out of us two? That's
for
what
you
I
to
want to know.
decide.
Anyway,
Your decision. Your decision, Colin.
Going
Figure
there.
yourself out.
No.
Now, David, you said you struggled to be funny in the mornings. Well, let me tell you,
Yeah.
you are a very funny man.
Well, it's really interesting. My kids say, they come to the show and they say, why aren't you like that guy at home? Stop using your opera voice.
So it kicks off at the end of the week.
At the end of the week in Albury?
Yeah, in Albury, and then we're doing 10 few shows over the next couple of months. We're doing Bundaberg and Frankston and Adelaide and
Caloundra.
Sydney and Caloundra.
Why not?
Yeah.
Don't forget Caloundra.
Did you say Cloundra? There he
Did I
is.
say Caloundra? Oh, you're a funny Caloundra.
Can I keep going? And
But
great regional shows.
It's great to be out there, and I know that I'm kind of talking us up here, but music and comedy, I think it's just what people need, and I love doing it, and I think that in some ways the more fun we have on stage, the more fun people will have, and it's a 2-hour romp, Lisa.
Romp. Fully clothed, hopefully.
Yes,
a festival of taste for everyone.
It's a festival of fun.
Intails.
Yes,
Yeah,
intails.
intails.
So we weren't wearing the intails today because
Noted.
You don't want to give it away.
because we couldn't be bothered.
You are wearing, as we noted before we came on, the middle-aged guys.
Yes, middle-aged,
casual
over
uniform.
50s, yeah.
Wearing the same
Jeans,
outfit.
same shoes.
Yes, there it is. I didn't go with the blue shirt, though. That's the only difference.
Just
right.
tuned in. You're watching
Rename
Colin
the
Lane
show,
and
not in
David
tails, in
Hobson.
blazer and jeans.
Yeah. What the blazers?
I mean, we could be at the members, really.
Yes, right.
MCC members.
Very much. Well, not all of
Yeah.
us are members, David.
No, true. Well, you've got to work for that.
Save it for the show. Save it for the
Save
show.
the funnies.
Hey, David, Colin, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Great to have
Thanks
you here.
very much for having us. It was very good. It
was pleasant.
Very, very good.
lot of
You're
fun.
doing a good job, you two.
No. We're
Yeah.
actually thinking we might try it ourselves.
Oh, really?
Oh, you're going to
Not
do
now.
comedy
We're
and...
not going to eat your grass.
There's
No.
a show. There's a show.
Yeah,
in us.
maybe 10 years' time. So it's just interested to see how you two go.
Yeah.
Eat your grass? Is that what he said?
Cut your
You're not going
grass.
to eat your grass?
Did I say eat your grass? Cut your grass. Cut your lunch.
Cut your grass, cut your lawn.
Cut your lunch, eat your grass.
Yeah, whatever. It's 5 to 8 in the morning.
Very important things
I need
happening.
coffee. Okay, good stuff, guys. All
Thank
the
you,
best.
Mike.
Thanks for having us.